Welcome to Table Talk. My name is Robert Mercer, and I serve on the pastoral team here at Asbury. We hope that you can use this video and PDF around the dinner table, the small group table, or coffee table to help you grow in your walk with God. This week, we're looking at how we can speak more like Jesus. How we speak to others can make the difference between someone coming to know Jesus as Lord of their life or being turned off from faith altogether. Much like today, the time in which Jesus lived was plagued by people being segregated into like-minded religious, political, and socioeconomic groups. In the scripture that we are looking at this week, Jesus encounters a Samaritan woman. Jews hated Samaritans. They considered them half-breeds because they had mixed the ethnic heritage and the religion of Israel with that of other peoples. No self-respecting Jew would have anything to do with a Samaritan, much less ask one for a drink of water. Not only did the Jews look down on Samaritans, but the gender roles of the day meant that Jewish men simply did not speak to women in public. To make things even more complicated, this particular woman had been married 5 times and was living with a man outside of marriage. With all of these cultural complexities, Jesus did the unthinkable. He spoke to her. Jesus did not allow cultural divisions to prevent him from speaking to her and offering new life. I want to look at some of the things that Jesus did in this story so that we can more readily have conversations about life and faith with other people. One of the best ways we can speak like Jesus is get people to talk about themselves. In our story, Jesus does this fun Jedi mind trick that, well, it's not really a trick at all. He simply gets her talking about herself. Jesus shows interest in what is going on in her life, which causes her to be open to what he has to say. Most people love to talk about themselves. Talking about ourselves, whether in personal conversation or through social media, triggers the same sensation of pleasure in the brain as food and money. When Jesus talked to the Samaritan woman about her life, the two of them were able to have this deep spiritual talk. As you get people to talk about themselves, then find some common interest. As Jesus was talking to this woman, he brings up worship. Samaritans have some practices and beliefs from the Jewish community as well as practices and beliefs from the culture. Jesus uses these common interests to make a connection with her. When talking with people, find some common ground to build connectivity and friendship. This is going to build trust and openness. We learn from this story that we must not write off anyone as hopeless. We must not isolate ourselves from those whose lives seem broken and off course or even godless. Jesus came to bring new life to all people. I hope that this week, as you encounter people, that you will speak like Jesus.